on to your seats, folks, because the latest developments from Azerbaijan are nothing short of gripping. In a stunning revelation, President Ilham Aliyev has openly accused Russia of accidentally shooting down an airliner on what should have been a festive Christmas day, a disaster that took the lives of 38 people. The incident has cast a long shadow of tension over the region, and President Aliyev isn't holding back. Speaking in a televised interview, Aliyev declared, "We can clearly say today that the plane was shot down by Russia. This is a fact." His words echo with the gravity of someone who is certain they're speaking the truth. "No one can deny this fact," Aliyev asserted with unwavering confidence. He wasn't pointing fingers at a deliberate act, but rather an unfortunate accident, a colossal mishap with dire consequences. The Azerbaijan Airlines plane was en route to Grozny in Chechnya when it was forced into an emergency landing near Aktau, Kazakhstan. What could have triggered such an unexpected diversion? At first, Russia's Federal Air Transport Agency claimed the aircraft had collided with birds, an explanation as innocuous as it is common. However, suspicion soon surrounded the sudden change in narrative when they later implicated Ukrainian combat drones and heavy fog as culprits in steering the plane away from Russian skies. Yet, upon closer inspection, the plane's scarred fuselage hinted at a more explosive scenario, resembling damage caused by shrapnel or debris. Even a U.S. official indicated that signs pointed to Russian air defenses striking the aircraft. The fact that the fuselage is riddled with holes indicates that the theory of the plane hitting a flock of birds is completely removed from the agenda, Aliyev noted, bringing a dose of skepticism to the initial explanation. He mused that the damage might have seemed bird-like to the pilots at the moment of impact, a rational enough thought since nobody would suspect hostility from the ground while flying over supposedly friendly airspace. Delving deeper into the incident, Aliyev remarked that damage was sustained while the plane was still over Russian territory. He further accused Russia of using electronic warfare, throwing the aircraft out of control, emphasizing that the tail of the plane bore the brunt of damage from ground fire. Meanwhile, conflicting reports emerged from a Russian dispatcher claiming an exploded oxygen tank within the plane cabin, a notion Kazakhstan's Transport Minister Murat Karabayev brought to light. These pieces of the puzzle seem discordant, sparking theories of a cover-up by Russia. On that note, Russian President Vladimir Putin extended an apology to Aliyev, regretting the tragedy that unfolded in Russian airspace during a phone call, yet stopping short of accepting responsibility. An apology without an admission. An elusive acknowledgement that prompted many to question Russia's sincerity. The conversation lingered in ambiguity, as reported by Russian state media TASS, revealing the hidden tensions beneath the surface. Aliyev wasn't mincing words as he pushed for a true acceptance of responsibility, urging Russia to cast away the veil of denial and embrace accountability. The Azerbaijani leader firmly rejected Russia's proposal for the Interstate Aviation Committee, a body heavily staffed by Russian officials, to investigate the crash. Instead, he expressed disappointment over what seemed like overt attempts to obscure the truth. "Of course, our plane was hit by accident. There can be no talk of a deliberate act of terror here," he assured, framing the narrative within a tragic accident rather than a malicious attack. "Clear, timely admissions and apologies," he continued, were the necessary steps Russia should have taken towards Azerbaijan, a nation they consider friendly. As Russia commences what promises to be a thorough and impartial investigation, led by Investigative Committee Chairman Alexander Bastrykin, eyes are firmly set on how transparent these proceedings will truly be. Azerbaijan is making sure that all actions are under global scrutiny, with flight recorders being dispatched to Brazil for analysis by international and Azerbaijani experts. This captivating drama is far from over. The world is watching, anticipating justice and accountability as the story unfolds. We've got more to uncover in this evolving saga, so stay tuned for the latest updates.